Cancers, hi my loves, and thanks for coming through. I'm Star, you know that, and this is ascendstar tarot. Um, this is going to be for all of my sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mercury, however it is that you resonate with Cancer. This is going to be your full moon in Aquarius reading. As always, take what resonates, leave what does not. This is a general reading for our full moon in Aquarius, right? If you do not know your sun, of course you know your sun sign, right? You're here. I'm guessing this is your sun sign. But if you don't know your moon, your rising, your Venus, your Mercury, any of those other signs, then please reach out to me. Let's do a birth chart analysis. Let's get the full picture of who you are and the energies that you have going on, because your sun sign is, oh my goodness, your sun sign is but a snippet of who you are and what you have going on. If this is your first time being here, welcome, welcome. Thank you, thank you. You are always invited, always appreciated. And if you need a personal reading, you can reach out to me too. This just isn't for people that normally come. It's for you too, right? But yeah. So Cancer, this full moon in Aquarius is all about renewed hope, renewed faith. Like what have you been working on? What have you been trying to renew, right? It's Aquarius, it's aha moments. It's just like things happening, you seeking your freedom, you standing out, being the rebel of who you are. Being able to find that change, not being afraid of it. Opportunities, happening. Accidents could really take place, and I'm gonna just go ahead and throw it out there, even though I haven't gotten to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Knight of Swords is there. So if you are a driver and you are normally on the road, please, during this time, during this season, this energetic exchange, be careful on the road out there. All right, Cancers. So let's see here. This is really a card because it's been looking at me the entire shuffle, and even though it fell the way it fell, normally I might not have taken it, but it's your card to take, right? So your overall energy, you're very close to achieving your goal. So what's your goal, Capricorn? You're not Capricorn. Cancer, are you dealing with a Capricorn? I don't even see a Capricorn on the board here. I don't even have any Devil energy. Maybe you have some Capricorn in your charts, or someone that has some Capricorn in their charts, especially, hey, we finally got an earth sign, that good old pinnacle. Like maybe that's where like maybe that is where that renewal of energy is coming in. Maybe it's in your overall money or your finances, because that star card, we started out talking about the Aquarius energy, because that is definitely the moon that we are in. And as you can see right there, that star card is actually coming up, and that is that Aquarius energy. So I do feel like this will definitely be a season of hope and renewal for you. Of course, with everything that you have going on, I feel like you're trying to do something where you're actually sticking out. You're not quite like everyone else, like really around you. Like, it's like whatever goal it is that you're trying to achieve, I don't feel like as many people around you that are able to do it, or like I don't know. I just feel like you're just here to make a change of some sort. Like there's some type of adjustments and things that you are definitely going through. This is definitely a time to keep your momentum as you're going through it, and as showing that that Knight of Swords. Him paired with the Emperor though, he's really, really giving me emperor, king-like energy, right? Somebody that's like very strong, like very, very supportive, someone like really like with their eye on the prize, being focused. Now definitely the Emperor is focused, like the Emperor is control, the Emperor is foundation, the Emperor is the head of something great. I'm not gonna say the start, because in order to be the Emperor, you're not first in, you're kind of like first in line, but you're like you're coming in a line of greatness, right? And it's almost like that's what you're trying to do. Like you're trying to be the head of something great, maybe something you've seen, but it's not all around you. So it's almost like you are teaching it to yourself. And this is probably the energy that you are in right now. It's definitely you being able to cultivate the things that you're trying to bring into fruition. Like whatever situation you're in, like it's a very, very ripe situation, and it's probably going to bring you not probably going to, but it's definitely going to bring you healing with the star card that is here. You may very well likely be dealing with an Aries, and you in this Aries, I don't know, it may have been some words or something between you and this Aries Cancer, and now it's like kind of like time to like clear things up. I almost feel like, although this is the Emperor energy, I feel like, you're coming in as the Emperor. Maybe you are the Cancer woman and you're dealing with an Aries man, or vice versa. Like always, take it how it resonates. But it feels like, like there was some type of partnership, like kind of like understanding that was there. But something happened, like something took place. Somebody like rushed in. Or maybe like somebody was just like focusing on their business or like what they really wanted, and maybe kind of like lost sight of the actual partnership or the actual goal itself. This is definitely a good time to communicate and like actually come back together. I feel like that is actually what's going on, and I feel like Cancer, like this Aries person, or this Aries person, this fire sign, whoever it is that you're dealing with, I feel like you guys are really getting ready to come back in communication, and you're going to start talking a lot more than you were before. But you really, really had to balance out your own emotions, because it's like, I don't know, it's almost like you couldn't really show yourself. Or you felt like you couldn't really show yourself, or like you couldn't like really be yourself or be vulnerable. And instead of actually being yourself and being vulnerable, like you went back into Emperor mode. Like you went back into, oh, it's time to control myself. It's time to rein it in. It's time for me to like focus on business. And business is good. Like, so if this is related to a business goal or something of that nature, well, that is definitely panning out. That is working out. Because we have the Emperor here, he is all about business. We have the Two of Cups here, that's all about communication and partnerships. We have the King of Wands here. The King of Wands is an entrepreneur. Like he is a businessman. Like he is passionate. He is focused on his goals. He keeps his eye on the prize. He also has great intuition, just like you, Cancer. Your sign naturally has great intuition. You are ruled by the moon. So anytime there's a full moon, anytime there's a new moon, like Cancer, your energy is universal. Like it's always around. And that's, like in the fortunate thing is anybody who a Cancer actually loves, like, they can always depend on that Cancer to be around, because that's who they are. Even if it's in cycles, even if they disappear for a little while, well, they come back and they shine, they shine light on great things in your life. And they also shine light on the bullshit in your life. And you go through the same cycles in life, because that's who you are, right? Ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs, right? Energy is never stagnant. It's always moving, forever evolving. That's a Cancer, right? A Cancer is healing. A Cancer brings love, So it's like, you may very well be dealing with an Aquarius as well. Like you could be dealing with an Aquarius, you could be dealing with an Aries, you could be dealing with any one of those persons. Hell, you can be dealing with somebody that has an Aries sun and an Aquarius moon or something like that. Anything of that nature, But it could be you have Aries in your charts, something like that. But I'm definitely getting like a strong like Aryan Aquarius like energy. It's almost like Like, not only is it not time to be clingy, like, it's like really it's time to like focus on what you have going on. It's not really a time to be like clingy and like balancing out those emotions. And I really feel like there's a lot of balance that's going on here as well, because like on one side we do have the emperor, who is all focused on money, and he is focused on business, and he is focused on being the head of his household, and he's focusing on his credit, and he's focusing on his car, and he's focusing on how he gonna look good and how the rest of the family gonna look good, and you know, passions and goals and all this, the next. But then on the other side we have the star card, and that's all about healing. But we can't heal unless we've been hurt, right? So that's healing, that's disappointment, that is you know, not quite believing, but knowing that there is something out there bigger than yourself, understanding and being able to see the big goal, being able to show more of who you are, being satisfied with who you are, being able to be vulnerable, you know what I'm saying, like accepting your place in life, like, you know. So that's a lot going on, and that's a lot to have to balance out. But clearly you're very close to achieving that goal, right? You're just finding balance right now, right? Like, and it's actually, you are the reason, right? You are the reason for the balance. Or maybe you've even found someone, you know, in life, that lover, that partnership, that business, or whatever it is, that actually gives you, you know, the batteries you need in your back to keep going towards this balance. Being able to balance work and emotion and home, and being able to do all of that. It's almost like you're kind of like ready to step out of your it's almost like you just want to get back to you. You know, you've been so focused on business and things of that nature, but you are Cancer. Like, you're loving, your partnership, you're kind. Like, you want to be able to do this with someone else. You don't want to do this by yourself, right? Start over new, and you found a reason to do it, and the reason is you. So if you've never heard the song by Hooba Stank, it's called The Reason. You should definitely go and check it out. Keep in mind, this is Ascendstar Tarot. We are universal. We love everything and everybody, especially music. So you come through here, you're going to get a little taste of all kind of music. So get with it, Cancer. All right? So I definitely hope this reading made sense and it resonates to you. If you have not yet, please go ahead, like, subscribe, hit the bell, right? Thank you for coming through and spending your most valuable currency with me, which is your time. As always, you are appreciated. Now I'm going to be great.